Traffic lights being made in 1947. An old McDonald's menu showing all their meal options. Nothing was over $4. Before there were emojis, there was Lucy. Portrait of a smiling young boy, 134 years ago. Wright Flyer flies successfully for the first time, 1903. On your honor, a speed limit sign in .1920s. (1937) Cadillac V16 Series 90 Cabriolet. The interior of the 1986 Oldsmobile Incas. The Big Wind, created by Hungarian engineers using an old T-34 and two MiG-21 jet engines. It was able to put out oil fire with a single blow. The photo was taken in Kuwait, 1991. In 1892, at Stanford University, an 18-year-old student struggled to pay his tuition fees. He was an orphan and, not knowing where to turn for money, came up with a brilliant idea. He and a friend decided to host a musical concert on campus to raise funds for their education. Dust Bowl refugees heading west to start a new life, 1939. Jackie Tonawanda, 1970s women's boxing pioneer and one of the first women to be granted a professional boxing license in the state of New York. Portrait of a young grumpy girl, 1850s. Mississippi, 1911. An epic quote by Samuel Riddle, owner of Man-O-War. Mr. Riddle, in response to Texas oil baron William Wagner offering to buy Man-O-War in the spring of 1921 for a staggering $500, 000, go to France and bring back the sepulchre of Napoleon from Les Invalides, then to England and buy the crown jewels, then to El India and buy the Taj Mahal. Then PLL put a price tag on Man-O-War. Then, on the very next day, the oil man raised his offer to an unbelievable $1 million. Riddle was said to have replied, "Mr. Wagner, many men can have $1 million, but only one can have Man-O-War. I'm not interested in parting with him." Alan Parsons and Pink Floyd during the recording of Dark Side of the Moon, 1972. Paul Revere and the Raiders, also known as Raiders, were an American rock band formed in Boise, Idaho, in 1958. They saw considerable U.S. mainstream success in the second half of the 1960s and early 1970s. The band was known for including Revolutionary War-style clothes in their attire. The first episode of Porridge aired on this day, 1974. How to make shadow puppets in a 1930 article from Modern Mechanics. Early 1940s shows William Holden with his wife Brenda Marshall. The couple, looking relaxed and content in the countryside, are accompanied by a horse and dog, showcasing a quiet moment away from the hustle of Hollywood. 19-year-old Brigitte Bardot during the Cannes Film Festival, 1953. Geezer Butler, the bassist for Black Sabbath, has been married to his wife, Gloria Butler, since 1971. The couple has a strong and enduring relationship, with Gloria often seen supporting Geezer throughout his career. She has been a significant part of his life, both personally and professionally, and the couple has 2 children together, a daughter named Toni and a son named Atticus. Gloria has also been involved in various charitable activities. The childhood photograph of Priscilla Presley offers a nostalgic glimpse into the early years of a woman who would become a significant figure in pop culture. Born Priscilla in Beaulieu in 1945, she spent her formative years in a world far removed from the glittering lights of Hollywood. Growing up in the 1950s, Priscilla's early life was marked by a blend of ordinary childhood experiences and the unique influences of her family's moves and changing environments. Sally Field, 1975. Winona Ryder, Jodie Foster, and Julia Roberts, 1989. (1869). Mary Smith, a knocker-upper, who earned sixpence a week shooting dried peas at windows to wake people for work, East London, 1930s. One day in 1839, Robert Cornelius sat for 15 minutes in front of a hand-built camera made of opera glass and sheets of copper. His picture became the first selfie ever taken. Allied battleships photographed from USS Ancon AGC 4 off of Japan in late August 1945 pictured are USS Loa BB 61, USS Missouri BB 63, USS South Dakota BB 57, and HMS Duke of York 17. Life Magazine Archives. John Floria, photographer, WWPPD Pacific Battleship Center. Battleship USS Loa, Battleship Missouri Memorial, Battleship South Dakota Memorial. USS Missouri BB 63 photographed from USS Ancon AGC 4 off of Japan in late August 1945. Life Magazine Archives. John Floria, photographer, WWPPD. 1954, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a science fiction adventure film directed by Richard Fleischer and produced by Walt Disney for Walt Disney Productions. It stars Kirk Douglas, James Mason, Paul Lucas, and Peter Lorre. British motorcycle dispatch riders meet in the commune of Pacy-sur-Eure, Normandy, 1944. U.S. Army Signal Corps, NARA. 1913. Natalie Wood in 1945. At age 8, she appeared in Miracle on 34th Street. Martha Holmes' The Life Picture Collection, Shutterstock.